Yo, what is up, YouTube? My name is Kevin, as always. So this is gonna be a bit of a different series here that I'm doing now on my channel. If you guys know me, you guys know I do Call of Duty videos and you know clip videos, montages, raging, whatever it is, you know what I mean, or let's plays. Now I never do tutorial videos or anything like that, but that changes today. A few weeks ago. Also, before I say anything else, ignore the hair. I know. I know I look like a right shaved testicle or Mr. Clean, a off brand rock. I know. I know. Anyways, welcome to part one of my two-part series that I'm doing on how to edit a TikTok video slash YouTube video for Call of Duty content creators. It doesn't have to be mainly Call of Duty, for streaming, content creation in general. The basics of DaVinci. And then part two is going to be how to edit a thumbnail on Affinity Designer. So, to start things off, I am very new to this, so if I go a little bit too fast, let me know in the comments below. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments below, because I could do replies. I could help you guys out in the comments below. Just let me know. All right. So to start things off, obviously, this is the TikTok little format, I guess. Now it's not going to look like this when you first make a profile or whatever, when you first go in DaVinci. It's not going to look like this. It's not. It just isn't. So to get it to look like that, well, first of all, if it's going to look like this, as you can see, it's going to look like this. Now, to get it to do the whole TikTok look or whatever, all you gotta do, it's really, really simple. We're gonna do this step by step here. It's really simple. We're gonna go to File. We're gonna go all the way down to Project Settings, and as you can see, how the timeline resolution is 1920 by 1080 or whatever. All you have to do is change it from 1920 by 1080 right here to 1080 by 1920. You just gotta flip them. It's really easy, really simple. And now you'll get the TikTok look. And with the scroll wheel, you could zoom in and out as you please, etc., or whatever it is. So now that we got that out of the way, we're going to bring our clip right into the timeline, which is right here. Now, I am in the editing, or what is this? This is editing. This is timeline area. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I'm in this little icon that'll give you this. I think when you first start up DaVinci, it's going to put you in here, or it's going to put you in one of these, but you want to be in this one right here, right below. So the third one in. Anyways, so now that we have our clip here, or we don't have our clip, but now that we have our timeline, now that we know what it is, video 1, audio 1, etc. Again, you can scroll inside the sections down here to go see whatever else you have. You have several videos up or whatever. But now that we have our format, all we got to do is drag in our video. So in this case, I'm going to drag in a Cold War video. Since I do Call of Duty content, I'm just going to drag in this clip. So it's really simple. You just grab wherever your video file is, and you just drop and drag into video 1. And there it is. So obviously, I'm not going to use this entire 1 minute long video. Now I'm going to zoom out of my timeline a little bit. And to do that, it's really simple. Hold Alt on your keyboard and scroll back on your mouse. That's how you zoom in and out. Really simple. You could also even do it with music or like with audio. Zoom in into the audio exactly where you want to be at too. It's really cool, really simple. I'm going to go to the end of the clip because that's where my kill is. I'm going to zoom into my little screen here so I can see a little bit clearly what exactly I'm going to clip here. Now I get my first shot right here. Now, simple, if you want to go frame by frames, all you got to use is use your arrow keys on your keyboard. Super simple, super easy. I'm just going to go several frames forward. I want to see exactly where I get the shot. I don't know how the hell I killed that guy, dude. I'll be honest with you, chat. Oh my god, I'm so used to streaming. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how the hell I killed that. There was no one there. Anyways, I'm going to go a few frames before I even scope in right here. About right here or so. I'm going to cut the video right here. Now, to cut a video, it's super simple. All you're going to do is go to this little razor tool. So it's the fourth one down to the right from the pointing tool, like the pointer tool. So this is this one, there's this one, and then there's this one. This is the razor tool. I'm going to unselect that. You're going to use the razor tool right here. It's going to be red. I'm going to go back to where I shot. I'm missed my shot right there, but I'm gonna cut it right there. I'm gonna go a little bit behind, like right there or so. And I'm gonna use the razor tool, and like I said, you can cut wherever you want, you know. It's really cool, really easy. Now, if you make a cut that you did by accident and to basically redo or undo what you just did, all you have to do is hold Control and press Z, 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 or however many times you want to redo or undo, and it'll basically undo it. Super simple, super easy. Control Z. Again, I'll go. Well, this is gonna be a YouTube video, so you can pause it, you can rewind it, whatever it is. You know, I'm gonna go as slow as possible here. But yes, I'm gonna cut it right where this little line is, where I wanted to cut it, about right there. So this I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna take away. I'm gonna delete. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be in the trash. It's gonna be fucking exploded out of here. And simple though, I'm just gonna cut it. Now to cut it, you could right click and you could just cut it, or you could just highlight it, which I did right now. Like, you know, as you can see, you're selecting different clips. You can just select it and just press the backspace on your keyboard, and boom, it's gone. Now that I have the clip that I want, I'm gonna drag it to the very beginning of the video. I'm gonna zoom in my timeline. Now this I'll get to this in a little bit. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're not gonna worry about that yet. That's a completely different thing. That took me like 50 minutes to do. This little video right here, this took me like it's a completely different thing. Anyways, we're gonna go to the beginning of the video. Now, obviously, you don't want your TikTok to look like this. You know, you want it to have the full screen or whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, some people have like the camera on the very top. Sometimes I have those videos like that. But this is just a gameplay video, which I'm going to put audio over, like a commentary, which I don't know if I'm going to include that into the video, but we'll see. I'm just going to show you like the basics of things. So, if what I would do for this video, like I said, this is how I would do videos. Usually how I would do TikToks. And again, since this is a TikTok video, you can still use everything I just showed you in a regular video. So anyways, so now that we have our clip right here, right? You wanted to look the TikTok look. And what I would do this. I would do this. I would do this. Just give me a minute. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing first before I show you. That makes sense? I'm essentially going to show you what I'm doing before I actually do it. And I'm going to show you how to do it in just a second. That's literally what I would do. And that's it. That's a TikTok. But now, obviously, you don't know how to do that. You don't know how I did the hell out of all that, obviously. So we're going to undo all of that. And we're back at base 1. Okay? We're back where we started just a few minutes ago. So essentially, how I do that, basically how I drag this and make a copy of it into video 2, it's super easy. You're going to select your clip. You're going to hold Alt. Now, this is really easy, really simple. You're going to hold Alt on your keyboard. You hear that shit? You hear it? You hear it? Just, let me get my mic a little closer to that. You hear that? Okay. Super easy. Super simple. Please don't think I'm an asshole. I'm just trying to be funny here. Okay, anyways. I'm going to hold Alt, and then I'm going to grab my clip with the mouse. As you can see, I grabbed it. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to grab my clip. Okay, I'm going to select my clip, hold Alt. I'm going to click the clip with the mouse. So, undo it, hold Alt, select the clip, as you can see, and I'm going to drag it up by 1. You see how I did that? So, this is video 1 and video 2. I'm just going to hold Alt, drag it up to video 2, and you should have 2 duplicates. You should have 2 duplicates, and you can do it with the audio too, if you really want another audio source. But I don't really do that. But you should have 2 videos though. If you're following along with your own video, wherever it is, you should have 2 videos, essentially speaking. 2 videos, okay? So, now this video is going to be the underlayer of this first video. So, okay, so essentially the best way I can explain it is the first video right here is this video down here. Does that make sense? Like, it's under it, you know? It's under. This video up here is the main video that everybody's going to see. That make sense? Okay, now if you want to know how I'm moving it up and down, basically the y-axis right here on the right side moves it up and down. The y-axis on the top side moves it in and out. It makes it big or small. And then the x position on the bottom moves it left and right. And then the top one obviously makes it in and out. Just so you guys know, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab the bottom clip and we're gonna move it with the x and y axis on the top. We're gonna zoom it all the way into the very top. You know, you could do max if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. But once we do that, obviously, it doesn't look like we want it just yet, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to Open FX on the left side in the toolbox. If you don't have a toolbox here in the left side, I don't know exactly how to find it. I'll be honest with you, I don't. And there's some way you can find it up here. There's a way where you can find everything up here. You could delete it or put it back or whatever. You could basically, like, I don't know how to do it. But anyways, toolbox is going to be on the left side. It was for me when I first started DaVinci. It was automatically on the left side. So I don't know if it's any different for you guys, but it was automatically on the left side for me. Anyways, we're going to go to OpenFX. We're going to go to Gaussian Blur. Gaussian Blur. Am I saying that right? I don't know. You're going to go to Gaussian Blur, and then you're going to drag it over onto the clip that you want. And in this case, it's going to be the bottom clip because the bottom clip is zoomed out. That's going to be our blurred clip. So we're just going to do that. And as you can see, it's a little blurred out. Now I'm going to zoom it back. You know, you could zoom in however you want or whatever. But to make it more blurry, if you want, go to FX right here. Make sure you have your clip selected. Go to FX. And all you're going to do is crank that shit up. Usually I don't do that high. I do like 7 or so. 790, that's usually what I do. Depends on my mood, really. But I usually like to, so this is my personal little taste or whatever. I personally like having like the little black bar on the bottom, like right here. I like having that little fade, you know? I think it's pretty cool. So I just do something like that. I think it looks sick. I think it looks cool. But yeah, that's done. Now that we have that blurred out, that it's blurred, we're done with the bottom clip. We're not going to touch that shit no more. We're not going to use it anymore. We're done. Okay? We're done. So all we got to do now is grab the first clip. Again, select the first clip in video 2 because this is above it. So think of it like this. The bottom clip is the one that's lower. That's the blur. Think of it like, okay, so think of it like this. This is the blur clip. This is the gameplay clip. And if you had a camera, you would duplicate it one more time. And this would be the camera clip. Now, I could show you exactly how I would do that if you guys really want me to, really quick. Okay, so we have our clip right here, right? Or whatever it is, blah, 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 blah. We have my camera right there, as you can see. Oh my god, my hair. Oh, I miss my hair so much. Anyways, we're going to quickly, I'm just going to speed run this crap. Speed run it. Boom. So, bottom clip right here is going to be blur. This is going to be gameplay, and this is going to be camera. So basically, the best way for me to show you this, I'm just going to delete. I'm going to undo, actually. Hold up. I'm just going to delete this. I only have one. Now, if you guys want to know how I did the undo audio sources or whatever, super easy. Basically, when this is highlighted, all of this is connected. Oh, it's not connected anymore. But all of this is connected usually when it's highlighted. Moving on over here really quick, just so I can show you guys really quick with how I do it usually. This one is going to be full max, like I said earlier. It's going to be the blur. I'm going to quickly put Gaussian blur right here. And then I'm going to crank that shit up just a little bit. I'm just going to do it quick. It's a really rough sketch. This is going to be the gameplay. So move about right here or so. And it's going to be the camera. Camera, I'm going to zoom in all the way a little bit. I'm going to move in a little bit right here. And this is where you can use cropping to add your camera. See? You can use your cropping area. You could go, I don't need to do that on the right side. You can crop up, crop down. You know, you get what I mean though. You get the idea of what I'm trying to explain here. We could do one more layer and have the what do you want to explain it? The kill feed, which is what I usually do in my videos, and we'll do it right now. So back to what we were doing here. So I was essentially showing you guys, you know, how you could do that with the camera. But back to our video. I'm going to go through the cropping and all that a lot slower this time. You know, I was just quickly showing you what you could do in DaVinci and how you would do it. And this is how I'm going to show you how to do it with the kill feed instead of the camera. If that makes sense. Anyways, we're going to grab our top clip. Before we do that, we're going to hold Alt, we're going to grab it, click it with our mouse, and drag it up by one. And then what we're going to do, we're going to disable the top video just for a little minute. Just for a little minute. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to drag this up as much as we possibly can. Right here, so I think it's a normal amount. I think that's fine. We're going to drag it about up right here a little bit, make it a little smaller. Drag it down a little bit. About right there. And up here is going to be the kill feed. I could drag it a little bit higher if I really wanted to, actually. And right here it's going to be the kill feed. So now we're going to enable our video. So now as you can see, we have a third video right here. All we're going to do is we're going to not the wrong one. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. We're going to make sure we highlight. Like I said, I didn't do that and I messed it up and I pressed Control Z. But we're going to highlight our main video on the very top now. We're going to zoom that shit in all the way to where we can see the kill feed. Kill feed's about right there or so. Oh, right there. We're going to move our kill feed up around a little bit. I think about right here or so is fine. Basically, I'm going to make sure where I can see the full kill feed. And I'm going to crop the top area. As you can see, it's cropping. I'm going to crop it about right there. A little bit higher. Like I said, you can zoom in and see exactly what you're trying to do here. I'm going to crop it a little bit higher, about right there. I'm going to zoom back out using the scroll wheel. You don't have to press any buttons. Use the scroll wheel. Zoom out. And then I'm going to grab the bottom source, the bottom crop. I'm going to do about right here or so. Let me see. Let's just see the kill feed. Yeah, the kill feed starts right there. About crop it about right here or so. Totally fine. See? And then all I'm going to do is use the Y-axis to drag it all the way up. And this is where our kill feed's going to be. And you could do like really precise right here. If you really want to get precise with it, you do it right there. And there you go. And if you really want, you can make the top go a little bit less so it shows more. And essentially, there's your little video. Now, if you want to add some extra flair, this is what you could do too. You could slow motion it. And I'm also going to show you guys how to add text and all that. So I'm going to show you the whole shebang. How I edit videos in a step-to-step basis. Now, for this instance, I'm going to show you guys how to do a little finesse. You know, a little pizzazz, a little shine in this shit. You know, so I'm going to do a slow motion. It's really simple. I'm going to do it exactly where I hit the jump shot right here. How I get the kill right here, I'm going to basically go, again, using your arrow keys, you can go by frame. If it's 60 FPS, it should be frame by frame. I'm going to go to the moment where I shoot my shot. I'm going to grab the razor tool, which is right here again. Fourth one to the right. And I'm going to go to where my little marker is right here. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to do it on every single clip, just in case. I'm doing every single clip. You don't have to do it on the audio if you don't want to, but I'm going to do it on the audio just in case. And essentially speaking, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select it all. Super simple to select it all. You could basically zoom. Like I said, you could scroll this up so you could only see certain like clips or whatever. You know what I mean? You could see, if you only want to see video 1 or video 2 or video 3, you could do that. But I'm going to grab right here, as you can see, the little square right here. I'm going to grab it, select it all. And then it's going to show a red outline, basically. A red marker that I have it selected. And all I'm going to do is going to right click it. I'm going to go to clip, change clip speed. And this is where you can add slow motion. Now the faster it is, the more FPS you'll get, and it'll be a faster clip. Or you can make it slower by scrolling all the way down. I'm going to go about 50% or so, maybe like 55. I'll go 50%. It's going to be 30 FPS, and this is what it will turn out to. So you can't really see the slow motion. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it even a little bit slower if I really wanted to. So I'm going to do about 35. So it's going to be 21 frames. As you can see, it's slow mode a little bit. Not entirely. You might have to do it separately because sometimes it glitches out. So usually you don't always have to do it that way, but sometimes you do. So in this case, it's going to make me do it separately. So again, just right click on each individual clip up here, you know, because I had to do it separately. on each individual clip, right click on it, go to change clip speed, and in this case, I'm going to put it to 35%. So 21 frames. And there's the slow motion. Now, if you want to add some extra pizzazz, this is what I usually do right here. Now, I don't have a tutorial on exactly how to do this. I went out of my way to look on YouTube to do this. I don't think I will make a tutorial on how to do this because, one, you have to go on your phone. You have to download certain apps. It's just really stressful. But there is a way to do this. The little follow me logo. If you really want to do it, I could try to find a video tutorial and put it in the description below. Let me know in the comments. Excuse me. I'll be looking at the comments, looking at the video for the next few days, answering questions. You guys have extra questions, etc. But if you guys want to add some extra pizzazz, that's usually what I do. And the finished product looks like this. And then usually at the end of this clip, I'm going to grab the razor tool, cut it all right here. Cut the audio as well at the end. And then I'm just going to delete. So I'm going to select it all. Again, selecting it, you could use the, grab the empty space and select it all. I'm just going to get rid of all of that. And it's going to end the clip when this ends. And that's it. Now, if you want to add some extra pizzazz and add some text into this bitch, it's really simple. All you got to go is go to the titles. I use basic text because I use my own font. So you go to basic titles, or you go to titles, you go to basic title text or whatever. You're going to grab it, you're going to drag it on, and here you drag it onto your timeline, and boom, you'll have text right here. Now, what I usually do, I like putting music at the end. Lately, I haven't been doing that, but when I first made YouTube videos, I used to do that, or YouTube videos, TikToks. I think I still do it in my YouTube videos because I think it's cool. But I don't do it in my TikToks anymore. But if you really want, I'll go through it right now. But I used to do it in my TikTok videos. So what we're going to quickly do, we're going to go to my files where I have that saved at. I think I have it saved right here. Or I have it saved right here. I have a song saved right here. I thought I had it saved. Oh yeah, songs to use. I'm going to use Bipolar. It's by Pizzazz. If you guys don't know who Pizzazz is, where the fuck have you been? He is one of the best snipers ever. Anyways, Face Pizzazz, I love you. So I'm gonna use his music. I'm gonna delete this section obviously when I make this TikTok because I don't really do the music thing anymore. But if you wanted to do music, I'm basically gonna show you how you do that. Essentially, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to text, and you can type in whatever the hell you want. Follow for more. Make it smaller. I usually do about 45 or 60. I'm gonna do about 52. And I'm going to change the font. Now I use a certain font and I use a certain color. Again, you could do so many customizations right here. So many customizations. I'm going to go through it really quick. Color, you could change the color, whatever you want. I usually do like this pink or so. I think that looks cool. You could change the size again, I usually do about 45 to 50. I'm going to do 46, 47 right there. You can scroll down. You can use the y-axis to zoom in and out like this too. You could do the position X up here to move left or right. Again, stroke. This is really cool too. I usually do white because black on, black background, it just won't work. But I use white. And you could add a stroke. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger here, a little bit. But yes, you got a stroke, as you can see. Can't really see much, but you get what I mean though. Like you see the stroke right there around it. Like I said, you can do a lot of customization, and then. So you guys can hear the beat. You hear that? Like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom in using Alt on your keyboard, and using the scroll wheel. You can zoom in really close into the audio or whatever, or even in the video if you wanted to. I'm just gonna snap that right there using the razor tool. Again, fourth one to the right, and then I'm gonna snap it right here. And then usually this is what you don't need to snap the music actually. I did that by accident. So let me undo that really quick. Let me put this back right here. Let me undo that and go back to the razor tool. And again, to undo, it's Control Z. So razor tool, Control Z to undo, just so you guys know. But yes, I'm going to cut it right there where the music beat drops right there a little bit. Then I'm going to change the text. Make sure you select the right text. Select the right, scene or whatever. It'll do like a red highlight around it. I'm going to select the right text. I'm going to change it to daily streams. Twitch.tv/ whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's basically like a little example, And essentially, this is how it will look the entire TikTok video. This is how it will look. So, pretty cool, pretty neat, if I say so myself. Again, music. It's pretty cool, it's pretty neat. If this video helped you guys get started on video editing, whether it's TikTok videos, YouTube videos, whatever the hell it is, I hope it helps you guys. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. I'll possibly make another video going over more stuff if you guys really want me to. But essentially, I showed you guys the basics of DaVinci Resolve, how to do TikTok videos, how to do a blur, a gameplay, a kill feed, or a camera. I showed you guys in this video everything. I showed you guys how to do slow motion. A little slow motion action right there. I showed you guys how to do text. I showed you guys how to cut a video clip or whatever you want to do. I showed you guys how to undo a clip video or undo your mistakes or whatever using Control Z. So I hope this video helped you guys. If it really did, please leave a like, maybe even a sub. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Because you guys don't know how much that helps me as I'm trying to grow my content. I'm trying to be a good content creator. Also, if I cuss a lot, I am sorry. I am sorry. I'll try not to cuss a lot in the next video, but this is just part 1 of our 2-part series. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a thumbnail on Affinity Designer. It's super cool, super easy. Now, Affinity Designer, I'm not going to get into that right now, but I'm going to show you guys how to do a thumbnail on there in the next video. So again, if you guys want to see that, please like and subscribe. Show this to your friends if they're having trouble doing editing or whatever it is. But yeah, that's it. My name is Kevin. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.